Breaking news. Oh, what a shame. No decorum whatsoever. Nigerian soldiers publicly assaulted, brutalized policeman in Oyo. In Oyo. I mean, there is no decorum because the soldiers, I tell you, they are bokos. These soldiers, you think that they don't have respect. They don't have, they don't even have order. There is no orderliness among them. I'm not saying the policeman has done well, but you are all sisters agencies. How come you're treating one another with so much disdain? How come a policeman, I mean, being dealt with by soldiers? Now, wow, this country publicly, okay, just like we are seeing right now that DSS members have been arrested because they were part of a group that has been kidnapping and asking for ransom. DSS, yeah, DSS. So this policeman, I don't know what he did that he got into their hands in Oyo, that is Ibadan, Oyo State, the capital. Yeah, that they did that they treated him with such disdain publicly. My dear, this is absurd. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news: soldiers publicly abused, brutalized, assaulted policeman in Oyo. In a video making rounds, about four soldiers were seen hitting the traffic officer despite falling down on the motorway. A trending video has seen some officers of the Nigerian army assaulting and brutalized a yet to be identified police traffic officer in Ibadan, or your state, the capital. In the video, about four soldiers were seen hitting the traffic officer despite falling on the motorway. They kept on brutalizing him, kicking him. This is terrible. Nigerian soldiers have no recourse to to protection of lives and property. Nigerians have been watching with disdain how these things have been going on. This comes at the aim of the Nigerian army that officers of the Nigerian force were brutalizing some of its personnel, sisters agencies. In a letter dated November the 23rd, 2021, to all fundamentalists and units of the Chief of Army Staff, called on the military officers to forward all record incidents of police brutality against the personnel of Nigerian army and vice versa. The letter, exclusively obtained by Sahara reporters, was signed by Major General J.A. Atogbo. The letter reads, the Nigerian Army is constitutionally tasked to provide aid to civil authorities when called upon. This responsibility has occasioned conducting joint activities with members of the civil and paramilitary organization. This joint operation with other security agencies, particularly the Nigerian police, creates cohesion of the police to adequately observe its hierarchy with the Nigerian army, and this has often led to frictions, especially at the lower level. This friction has occasionally led to bodily harm and, in some cases, death of our troops. This is in spite of the fact that the victims have been identified and established to be serving personnel, yet they treat one another with disdain. Again, another one has happened in Oyo State. Again, another one has happened in Oyo State. So, how do we sort out this problem? Where if they can treat, okay, if they can treat this man like this, how will they treat others? If they can treat this man like this, how do you think they will treat other people? If they can treat this man, okay, a police, if they can treat the police like this, what are you thinking? How do you expect that they will treat other people? Listen, guys, the time for us, okay, to speak against evil and not to condole it and, speak out and don't let it overshadow us is now. There is real reason for everybody to rise up to the relocation that some things going on are not acceptable. The truth of the matter is every one of us have got a duty in all of this. And some of those duties is to speak out against the current oppression going on in our society. The people you see in, in custody, in, it's supposed to be police personnel, security personnel, looking after one another, that's supposed to be dispensing truth and justice. Most of them are not doing so. They are doing that, at the expense of others, doing whatever they want to do, and it's actually unbelievable. Whatever this, what police guy has done to them, they went on, and four of them, is it right? Four of them were beating just a single person, just a single man. Does it make sense? Is it right in any way, form, or kind? Four people on one person, kicking and brutalizing the person. Is it right? Yet they do it and they expect that, and they get away with it. To a large extent, you won't even know who these persons are. The ones that carried out this activity, you won't know. So, I mean, when you look at it, who is to be blamed? We have a system, we have a government, that is clear to every one of us that the lies are all over the place. They keep lying and lying to themselves, and it is clear that if we don't come out of this current lies and all that they keep telling themselves, we're not going to go very far. Because some of them, I mean, that uniform is as if they've been enthroned. You don't, you see, human being, it's not just because of the position they occupy. They're just wicked to one another. What will it cost you to be nice, to be kind, to be gentle with the other person, and follow your call, your duty line, follow it like you should, not infringing pain, suffering on another person because you feel you have the power to. Some of those things that happen with our very own eyes in this nation ought not to be so. If there are true, for instance, look at Black Lives Matter. Did you see how, the police officer was sentenced? He was found guilty. Was found guilty. Abba Kyari's case, what has happened? That case has been thrown below the carpet. It has been, if they can cover it, they will try to cover it and make sure that it does not see the light of day. But guess what? They cannot cover it very far because all has to be revealed. All will be revealed. These are terrible, terrible things that happen. You know, terrible. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Have a good day. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.